Okay, it's a live stream, yeah. Just a bit of traffic. Can't answer your comments at the moment, but live stream M1 looks a bit busy at the moment. Could be a bit interesting. You should be able to see that. And yeah, I haven't even got round to doing my screen yet. Fortunately, it's rained a bit, which is handy. So this is going to be a bit of M1. This is coming down now to this is junction 18 of the M1, but going north to go south. So you come down here. We've just gone across that bridge there you just saw. That is the whatever it is. It's the rail hub. It's the Durft rail hub at 18. We've just gone over the bridge. So you got the likes of Tesco's and Stobbarts and whatever, Sainsbury's all around here. It's quite big. And yes, as per usual, I've just looked at the fuel gauge, and yes, I do need some fuel. And the windmills you can see, or the wind turbines you can see. Wind, I don't know what they are. Them things there. They're everywhere on this estate on Durft. But they're actually within companies. And this is where it's going to go. Companies are going to have these things on their premises, which means they will be generating their own energy, which means they won't have to pay for their energy because they'll generate their own. And that one there, so you can see in front of you now, that's Tesco's. Easy stops. And if you're a Stobart follower, Stobart cars, Stobart trucks. This where we are here, this is junction 18. There's Stobart everywhere, so all the names of the trucks. See loads of them around here. A lot of Stobart followers near here. Put the lights on. It's probably quieting down a bit now, but it was extremely busy on the other side, almost stationary. Yeah, it's quieting down now. Amazon Prime wagon there. So this is the junction, this is motorway in the UK, the M1 motorway going south from, we've just come on at junction 18, Durf side, into the Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal, whatever it's called. Going south, so we're now just about to go over that thing there that's coming on to us. We've just gone over it. The slip road coming on now is the M45 coming on to join the M1. One of the most quietest motorways in the UK. Hardly anything on it. It should be open limit, really. There's nothing. There's hardly ever anything on it. What for gap services? This is such a small, short. It's too bunched up. It's too small. The services should be increased by about 2 or 3 times. When you think that's within the last 5-10 mile, you've had the bottom of the M6 join the M1 at the centre of the country. This service is very dinky, very small, very dinky. It should be a lot bigger. Spitting. I don't know if this is recording or not, I can't tell. But there you go. See, it says 40 there, and this is 40. But if you do 40, you'd be the slowest vehicle on the motorway. But it's saying do 40. So I am now doing 40, right? It's this reason why no one uses the inside when it says use hard shoulder on these smart motorways. No one bothers, because if you go in it, if you don't come out of the smart lane when they say, or you forget or whatever, yeah, you get a fine. So it's just easier staying out of it and not getting the fine, because it should have been a 6-lane motorway, not a 3.5-lane motorway. E.g. 3 lanes when it suits and 4 if we need it. You need 5 lanes all the time. It's virtually impossible to do 40 miles an hour. And the best of it is, it's because probably someone's having a tyre changed. But modern technology being what it is, see, I'm doing 40 now. It's 40 limit. But we've all been to the signs saying closed on the inside lane and 3 lanes. The other 3 lanes are okay with a 40 mile an hour speed. I'm doing 40 now, and everyone else isn't. Right? This is 40 limit, right? Yeah. Now, unless I'm reading that sign wrong, it says 40 limit on it, right? Yeah. You would. This is it. No one cares. Look. It's a 40 limit. There's 40 on the sign. I'm doing 40. I'm doing 40. It says to do 40. I can't go on the inside lane because if you do, you get a fine, right? If you go on the inside lane where that crosses now, you get a fine. So I'm in the first available lane that I can drive in, which is this lane here, as you can't go on the inside lane, right? So this lane here, and they're all the same speed, it's all 40, right? And you get, looks like you've gone out, right? Yeah. What on earth are you doing 40 for? Possibly because it says 40. And the only reason they're doing 40 now is because they can't do 70, what they want to do. But to be fair, there's no need for speed limits in the UK at all. Not at all. If people drive responsibly, there's no need for speed limits. The only reason speed limits exist is because you can't fine someone for going over the speed limit if you don't have a speed limit. But then again, if you don't have a speed limit, how on earth will they make money? So you have to have a speed limit so they can fine you for going over it, which is, it's just too easy. I'm doing 40, they say it's doing 40. All fun and games. And like now, anyone that uses Google Maps, the phone that they use Google Maps for, and the sat nav, you can't do the speed limit if your sat nav in the same vehicle as you is going faster than the speed limit. It means that the person is also going faster than the speed limit. So I can't say, well, I was doing 40. In fact, your sat nav was travelling at 65. So how on earth can your sat nav travel at 65 in a vehicle going 40? It can't. Modern technology on the signs, yeah. All we've got is the clothesline cross, which is where you're fine, the 3 lanes that you can use, and the 40 speed limit. We're in an era now where, like advert technology in the high street, you can see those digital screens. Why can't these things here be digital screens? So that we all know while we're just doing 40 miles an hour, we can't see nothing. That should have been, whatever that is, that should have actually been on the screen about 2 miles back. That's too easy, isn't it? It doesn't really matter what car you drive, because it can only go this fast in the UK, which is now this is 70 miles an hour, which is the fastest you can go in the UK on a UK road, which is that. I'm doing 70, which is the limit. And that'll make you laugh. There'll be things coming past me at 100. 70 limit. I'm doing 70. The limit is 70. I didn't want to go back to 60, 65. I don't know if that's recording now. It does crackle a bit. I don't know why. That's the fuel gauge. 40 mile left on the clock. On a digital clock, digital fuel gauge. But it's good. It's quite accurate. If there's 40 on there, it's probably got about 20, 25 on there. Which is good enough. That's all I need. It's alright, they're all flying by now, right? Yeah. This, I've slowed down a bit to 60. Silverstone, for the racing fans. That's the road you take there, 15A, to go towards Silverstone, Toaster, Brackley, M40. If ever the M1 gets clogged up going south, and you're going west towards Heathrow, you'd come off here and go towards Brackley. It's all dual carriageway. right up, and it's all dual carriageway right up until Brackley to the M40. From here to the M40 dual carriageway, and then you go left the M40 down past Oxford, and then you can go down one junction from the M40 Brackley, down one junction, come off, bear right, and that's the A34 all the way down to Portsmouth, Southampton, Poole, and all down there, Dorset. Nice part of the world. I need to come off now. Still come off now with 37 miles on digital clock fuel gauge, or do I carry on? And go on the longest motorway junction, which is about 15-16 miles. So is that going to go down to nothing? The services is about 13 miles, which is motorway prices, but I'm tight, so I don't want that. You can get to the A1 this way if it ever gets stacked up. If you're coming down this way, sometimes you go down towards Bedford, junction 13, and go on the A421 towards Blackcat roundabout, via Boston, and then go through towards Cambridge, which misses out all that Huntingdon to Cambridge traffic at the moment. You can go this way. If you go left here, you can go towards Peterborough. Eventually, it's about an hour to Peterborough left here, which is the A1. You can go left to Huntingdon here. Do a carry on, do a carry on, do a carry on. Here we go. 35 miles on a digital clock, hoping that it's got 13 in it. If it's got 15 miles in it, happy days. If it doesn't have, it could get interesting. This is my favourite weather. A bit dark, lights, a bit wet, rain. Although I do like it when it's heavy rain. It's bouncing off the bonnet. You think how cars have changed over the years? That car there with the thing on the top, roof box. Years ago, there wasn't vans that there is now, or there was many of them. And all the cars used to have what do you call them? Yeah, like suitcases. You used to put a suitcase on a rickety old roof rack and strap it on with these very weak little straps, and you'd go past, them, And you see it where the straps or weren't tight enough. Luggage is all over the motorway. It used to be a common occurrence back in the day, 20, 30 years ago. Now, you wouldn't see one like it for months. But cars have got now as good as they're going to get. There's nothing now that a car made at the earliest part of this century. What's it? You get a W-Reg, Y-Reg car in the UK now and it'll still be good enough to go for another 10, 20 years. It's been looked after. They're making cars now for the sake of making cars. It's just like pointless. It really is. You look at America now, the States, and the cars there, or vans, have got solar panels on the roof. Whereas in the UK, they haven't got solar panels. Now why haven't these trucks got solar panels on them? Why haven't the vans got solar panels on them? Why haven't the camper vans got solar panels on them? If you go abroad, all the countries like in Europe have got solar panels on the roofs. Okay, finally the UK is actually getting wise to it. Now houses in the UK are getting solar panels on. But they've been around for 20, 30, 40 years in Europe. The States have had solar panels for ages. There's no reason now that vehicles can't have fridges in them or washing machines. The technology's there, it already exists. There's no reason why a car couldn't have the technology on the roof, or towing a trailer, or towing a spare couple of batteries, so that it's towing its power, so it doesn't have to put it into a fuel station. It's easy done, so easy done. Instead of having to put it into motorway services and charge electric vehicles up, why not have a generator or a solar generator on the back of it, like you see on these building these power vehicles, road vehicles, where they've got like a generator. They're towing a generator. They're towing the power. Why can't electric cars, tow the power? The power's so that the power in the trailer that they're towing is charging the vehicle as it's going along, which means you haven't got the charge or the limitations of the amount of miles that you can do. Why can't you do? If you're towing 2 to 3 batteries, even if it was automated, where it just went from you press a button, just like you press a button and the window goes down, an electric window, you should be able to press a button and the trailer you're towing with the batteries in it would actually automatically change from one battery to another battery, so it just continually, say like 2 or 3 batteries are all charging each other, and the vehicle that is towing them at the same time. It's easy to do. See, coaches have toilets on them. Have had for years. Why can't vans have toilets in them, built-in toilets, as standard? Why can't vans have washing machines in them, or shower, like a wet room? So that if you've got people on site or working nights out or on site, where they can just literally go and get a shower in the back of the van. It should be the in thing. Vans should have foldable beds on them. any vehicle that's manufactured today, if it doesn't fly, it's no good. It's only a matter of time before Google mass produce flying vehicles. Amazon already got the drones. They're going to need, well, that's it, Facebook, Google and Amazon are going to need their own little airports, drone airports. Within certain height restrictions, which is, they're already patenting certain height restrictions, so they can, so they're trying to get exclusivity within a certain height range, which means that, just like planes, they can go over and under each other. This is it now. We can see now just clear blue sky or clear sky. But I'm sure I heard that Amazon are already trying to patent certain heights so that their drones can fly within a certain height region, which means that only their drones can fly within that height, which gives them free use of the air within a certain they have no, Google has no competition at all, none whatsoever, in what it does. Like, even YouTube doesn't have much competition. Google has zero, Google search has zero competition. Google email, Gmail has no competition. Amazon has no competition. Facebook has no competition in what it does. None whatsoever. No one can understand what they do. They don't. They can't understand Facebook, Amazon and Google. They can't. But they are so easy to understand. So easy. And all it is mindset. No one will compete with Facebook unless they understand Facebook's mindset. But once you understand it, it's so easy to compete against it. So easy. Anyway, that's me waffling on a bit. At this juncture, we've just come down now, is being made a smart motorway, and it's going to be a complete and utter mess while I do this. So instead of actually putting this should have 2 to 3 lanes on it, and they're going to put one in, or half a lane, one that you can use half the time. All this palaver for half a lane. While they've got the road all up, you should go straight out for 3 lanes, all the way down, on both sides. Because between 8 and 9 in the morning, you can't move on this stretch of road. This is Newport Pagnell Services, which is about 3 or 4 miles from Milton Keynes, sunny Milton Keynes, the home of roundabouts. I've got to get some fuel in Milton Keynes anyway, so I'll do a bit of live stream in Milton Keynes roundabouts, so you can see Milton Keynes at its best, what it's known for its roundabouts. But the thing is what makes it. Its roundabouts make Milton Keynes so easy to get through, so easy. I don't know if it's still filming or not. If it is, I'll do a bit of Milton Keynes, yeah. So this is junction 14 of the M1. Yes, I know I was in the wrong lane, but it's the easiest way to go. And I need fuel quite quickly. Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Busy day. Fastest out of runners. So 2 roundabouts already, 2 roundabouts, Milton Keynes. Coming up to the 3rd roundabout. Oh, I'll go through here. Right. Milton Keynes, but that's new. Nothing new. But Milton Keynes has a Tesla. There you go, Milton Keynes Tesla. That's the garage that collapsed. Lancaster Jaguar, brand new showroom. It's looking nice now on Northfield. It didn't used to look that good before. They've improved it. And apparently the two Coca-Cola plants are going as well. So oh yeah, I'm going to pull in just here and switch off. Yeah. So you can't see that. their privacy.